Just follow me for a second. Just push everything out of your mind. Sit back. And just think about nothing. You know how hard that is to do nowadays? Just sit back and think about nothing. Disconnect. Put your arms next to your side and just lay there. Feel the weight of your hands, feel the weight of your feet, feel the connection to your body parts that you just haven't even thought about. Just sit there and let your body go completely limp. Trust that that floor underneath you is going to hold you, and that is your reality. It will hold you, and it will guide you on this journey, because it's not going to let you fall. But you're going to feel it. You're going to feel yourself rise up off that ground if you just let yourself. If you feel your energy and how it flows through your body, it could leave that space. You could lift up your arm. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed. Sit in a dark room for a while. If you can't, just close your eyes. And just think. Just zone out. Try and feel the farthest sound near you. I can hear crickets. I can hear cicadas. I can hear the water running down the babbling creek outside my house. It's amazing when you let yourself go, what you can accomplish. When you wake up, I want you to look at yourself. Go back into the mirror when you have some private time by yourself. Just get in the bathroom, wash your hands, take your time, don't rush. Think about the sound of the water pouring out of the faucet and how it hits your hands and how it feels, and if it's warm and how comforting that it is. And if it's hot, you know what that means, that it's gonna scald your skin, so you turn it down or you refuse to keep your hand under it. And if it's cold, you probably recoil some. But give in to the cold. Give in to the cold if you need to. Cold can zap your body back in. It closes your pores. It locks out the outside world. And every once in a while, when you clear your whole body, shock yourself. Shock yourself. Because when you wake up, you're going to see yourself in that mirror, and you'll know how people are. You'll know that not everyone is your friend, and not everyone is your enemy. But there are people out there that just don't want you to do well. You can't do anything about it, so let it go. Somebody's your enemy only because you've let them become your enemy. You have all the power in the world. All you have to do is just say, I'm bigger than this. I'm better than that. I don't have to hold on to a grudge. I don't have to seethe in hatred for something just to get what I think is going to be revenge of some sort. Everyone wonders what it would take to be a judge, right? For me, it's whatever the hot topic of the day is, a judge is pure and simple, right? A judge is somebody that has the ability to stay calm. A judge is somebody that needs to have the ability to be completely fair. And sometimes you get accused of things that you didn't do, and yeah, I would be mad. But a judge listens. Judge not, lest ye be judged. A judge listens. Judge not, lest ye be judged. A judge listens. Judge not, lest ye be judged. Do I have to say it in a different kind of language? Wie wohnen Sie bitte? Wie heißen Sie? Aber natürlich. A judge should be somebody that you're willing to listen to. No matter what language they spoke, you would be able to tell just by watching them their temperament, their understanding, their dignity, their hopefully not tribalism. Because yes, a judge can be flamboyant. A judge can be this or that. But a judge should always be impartial. And a judge should call you out when you act like you don't know what the world's really about. If you try to say, well, did you not know that that stove was going to be hot, and you've been lying and lying, and now your whole game plan is just to not talk about it? We have to talk about it. And we have to talk about what they are not talking about. I'm not telling you who to vote for. I'm not telling you what side you should be on. What I'm saying is, what are the motives of these people? What do they have in it for them? What's in it for the people that are involved? What's not involved? Who's not involved? Where does the money go to? That's what they keep saying, right? Everybody keeps saying, follow the money. Follow the money. Follow the money, boy. Follow the money. Follow the money, boy. Follow the money. And you'll find the answer. Follow the money, boy. And you'll get your answer. Boy, will you get your answer. Who here lives without sin? No sin is greater than the other, right? Are we all ingredients? Is no sin other than murder? Is murder it? Is it adultery? Is it growing crops in two fields? Is it wearing synthetic clothing? You tell me. I don't know the answer anymore. I'm not going to pretend to know the answer anymore. I just know that there's so many things that we have in common. We all want the best for each other. At least I think we should. Because, I mean, I use this as an example, and it's the only thing I can think of that everyone gets, you know? Aaron Brockovich, right? You ever watch that movie? What a great movie that was. I think Julia Roberts did an amazing job in that movie. What's crazy is it's a true story about how one person, a little person, had to fight back against the big corporation. Well, now, God, hell, how can that happen if you don't have a good judge? I mean, one of these last Supreme Court judges ruled that some guy should die in his truck in the middle of, like, freeze to death in his truck instead of stay with it because he had to, like, survive and live. The guy was gonna die. Follow the money. I care for you even if I don't know you. Truth is, I really do try to. I try so hard to care about every single individual that I meet every single day. Unfortunately, you can't give 100% of yourself to everybody. You can't even give 10% to everybody. Your life would be impossible. But I try and give me all the time. And sometimes when I'm out in public, I shut down because I'm so scared of forgetting somebody's name that, like, I often, like, get super nervous and, like, say stupid things. It's not Tourette's, but it might as well be because, like, that's exactly what happens in my head. Everything goes off. I think about a billion things at one time, and then, like, it's anything between, like, shit, fuck, damn, piss, shit, balls, named Sally, Jesse, Raphael, Mike, Mark Cuban. Like, I can't remember names to save my life sometimes. So you know what? I might not be the best judge, but I know if I was to be a judge, even if I didn't like you, I would vote if you were innocent. I would say that you were innocent. I used to invite this kid to my parties, and when I was in at God, it's just such a funny story. Anyway, I feel like in some life, at some point in my life, I was the Great Gatsby, and it was when I was in college. I used to have these stupid parties. They were all themed. I made a dance floor. There was like fog machines. There was lasers. There was lights. There was like fountains that were like pouring liquids everywhere. There was like this bar that sold Jello shots like by the dozen. It was like this crazy, crazy, crazy time. And all I can think about is like, there's this kid I hated. His name was Patrick. He was an art student. I hated him. But maybe because he was free. And here I am, the military brat, right? You know, I'm the military guy. That I'll never get to be like this kid. The kid just shaved his like head or dyed his hair a million times. He had earrings, he had crazy clothes, like disco clothes, but gothy clothes, but dyed his hair black. I think he shaved his eyebrows. I had his class with his sister. His sister really liked me and like gave me some remnants of hers for like projects. And then like he totally like wanted them. And I was all like, no, dude, I'm gonna use them and I'm still using them. Like I have these clients that need these fucking mannequins for stuff. I can't like explain it. But anyway, even the kid I didn't like, I always invited to my parties. I even said, and this is like advanced being dickery, I guess. I was like, dude, I don't like you. You don't like me. I'm assuming, but he probably did. And I said, just don't talk to me. Just leave me alone, and we're good. And every once in a while, I'd have somebody else that would come to the parties that I just didn't really care for. And I always was just like, hey, just have a good time at the party, okay? And he would get mad when I wouldn't engage him. So one day he decided to call me out and say, hey, I don't know why you don't like me. You know, I come to your parties. I was like, good. I want you to come to parties. I want you to have a good time. Just leave me alone. Don't talk to me. He goes, well, why don't you like me? I was like, because you lie to everybody. Because you're completely fake. That everything you say is just a setup to trying to get what you want. And you know what? I don't know what your problem is. Just don't like me. Just come to the parties, have a good time. What's so wrong with that? We can cohabitate. Often the things that we don't like about somebody is because there's something wrong with us that doesn't like it. I would never want to start a war. But I think everybody, when they zone out, right, and everyone's mellow. Just think about a little while ago when you were zoning out and mellowing, and think about those weird questions that you would get all of a sudden when you're just like completely free and thinking like, and then somebody goes, "Hey, would you uh, would you support the United States if they fought terrorism?" And you'd be like, "Yeah." Would you support America if you believe that we're always going to do the right thing? And you'd be like, yeah. And then be like, well, would you believe that sometimes that we were wrong and we didn't do the right thing? And now we can try and make up for it. We have the ability to. Wouldn't you say yeah? Look, I get it. We can't change the past. There's always been kings and queens, and hell, I don't think England never let go of the United States. Everyone says that we got our independence, but maybe we didn't. Maybe the change is coming. I believe in hope and I believe in change and I believe in this feeling that we all could just get along. It's hard. It is hard. We all have baggage. And the internet, God, it's it's the worst and the most amazing thing all in one thing, just like everything else. If the internet is your drug and your addiction, pull back some. Engage with your friends more. Find your love. It's so hard to always be the right person and for the right time and the right love and all that. And I know I've had that in my life. I know I've had that in my life so many times with so many people that have just made me want to cry when I think about how amazing they were to me. And if I ever could pay back the things that people did for me back to them, I would spend my whole life trying, and I am doing that. I want to honor every one of them, and I'm about to have a retirement party. And then they'll see my future works, and they'll see my past works. And if you can make it happen, they can make it happen. That's the sound I'm trying to make every day. It's 11:11, 11:11, 11:11. It's a binary. It's the code. It's the ones and zeros. It's the male and female, but it doesn't have to be. We could just be one human race. We could just be one human race. We could be just one amazing race. It's a human race. We're all in this together. Don't check out on me, and I won't check out on you. I want to be here for everybody. But I can't pick favorites. I've had to detach myself from my entire family. I barely see them anymore. I've become estranged to them. It's because we're the one human race. I don't love them any more than I do the next person. But I do, because I know them. I know that we have to put away a lot of this technology soon, sooner than later. And I'm trying. But every day I want to hear you. I want to hear you humans. Every day I want to hear you at 11:11, 11:11 Eastern Standard Time, or wherever you are. I want to hear you. I am human. I am human. Just make some noise on your desk. Hit it 4 times. Just rest for 4. Just be gay. Gay is happy. Gay is agreeable. Gay is thoughtful. Because when you're happy, you inspire others. And when you inspire others, you do make a difference in the world. And when you inspire those people, they're less likely to give up. Do you want to give up? You don't want to give up. There are amazing things in this world. It's amazing to hear my family change and grow. And it's amazing to see this planet grow and the things that we've accomplished. We can make the world a better place for everybody. We really can. We can't let people that control everything make us fight each other. We can't. We can work together. We can fix the problems of this world. We can heal each other so we're not going to get cancer. We can learn to eat better. We can learn to live better. We can learn to take care of the bees and quit killing all the insects with insects and pesticides. Let's try natural things. Hey, you probably know somebody with cancer. You're probably going to get cancer. You've probably known somebody with cancer. You have friends that have cancer. Cancer doesn't discriminate. Unless they poison you. We're all around you. We just want to be loved and respected and treated as equal human beings. If somebody wants to be a slave, let them be a slave. I choose to be human. I know that they do too. Who's going to fix this planet when it's broken? The meek shall inherit the earth. Rise up, be a part of the art. Make your sound every day. Bang your drum.